Hello. I am back and I have a lot to share. For those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Christie Archer of Christie Archer Designs. You can find me here on YouTube where you are watching me right now, and you can also find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Christie Archer Designs. I'll link everything below, of course. I am excited to share my month of February. It has been a very full month and I am surrounded by things to show you. So definitely grab yourself a drink and get comfortable because here we go. All right, we're going to start with, wow, I have so much I don't even know where to begin. I guess we will start with FOs. Well, let me start with a real quick announcement, two announcements. First of all, I have an exciting shop update, so definitely watch through. I will be sharing. I have a huge shop update for you. The other thing is one of my patterns has been selected by Yarnia and Knitty Natty. They are doing a spring shawl knit along, and they have, out of all of the entries, they have narrowed down, they asked for designers to submit designs for consideration for the cow, and they have narrowed it down to 3 patterns, and I am excited to say that mine is one of them, and it is currently in the voting stage. If you get a chance, today is Saturday, February 26th, and Sunday, February 27th is the last day to vote. I will put the link below if you get a chance to vote. That would be fantastic. If not, no big deal. The winner for the pattern that is chosen will be announced on the 1st, which I believe is Tuesday. So keep a watch out for that if you're interested. And the pattern that has been selected of mine is the Out-Stranding Shawl. It has finally been released. This one, because of the holidays, as my regular viewers know, was actually ready to go out around Christmas time, but because of the holidays, I decided that wasn't really a good time to release. But anyway, this is a top-down triangular shawl. It's called Out-Stranding, and it has a little bit of stranded color work that gives these little blips of color, and it has a beautiful texture to the body of the shawl, and then the hem of the shawl is a seed stitch. So I am really excited, and of course I hope that I win, but even if I don't, to have been grouped in, to have been selected, has definitely been a huge honor for them to recognize my pattern. So yeah, that is some exciting news going on there. Okay, we will jump in. Sorry, let me grab my iPad closer. I know my face is too far away. Okay, let's start with February FOs. So my first finished object, because last month I showed you guys my fjord socks. So this first project is actually a crochet project that was a lot of fun. The designer reached out to me and gave this pattern to me, and it is such a cute little wall hanging. So I used the suggested yarn, and I don't remember the colorways, but I have it all on my Ravelry page, so I'll link that. And then I just bought a little wooden dowel from Hobby Lobby and some wooden buttons, and I painted all of that white. And the yarn is soft and sleek, Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. I just don't remember the colors that I chose. But that was a fun little project. I don't really crochet. So it was a little bit of a trick, and me being me, I wanted the back to be as neat as possible, but you have these floats, and in crochet, I guess there's no way of catching floats. Not that you really have to worry about catching, but I went back and started just cutting these and knotting them, and then I thought, that's just me being silly, so that's just me being OCD or a perfectionist or whatever you want to call it. So this is called the Linked Hearts Wall Hanging, and it is by Ivory Farmhouse. It may just be Ivory Farmhouse. The pattern is not on Ravelry, it is on Etsy, so I will link the pattern in the description box below. Really sweet little designer, and that was a fun little project. It's showing wonky, but it actually isn't. It's just, I think it's just the shadow back there. But I worked really hard to get my edges all nice and straight, and yeah, that was a fun project. And she's actually doing some little trivets right now, and I offered to test that pattern for her. So I'm going to start adding a little bit of crochet in here and there, thanks to this designer. So that is the Linked Hearts Wall Hanging. That was project number 1 for me to finish. And around the weekend before, well, I had planned on doing it the week prior to Valentine's Day. I was going to do a different project, post different projects every day for Valentine's, but I kind of ran out of time for knitting because I had a lot going in the month of February. So my second pattern is I just made up this arm warmer pattern, and I'll actually pop a picture up so you can see me actually wearing them. These are cute as a button, and if you follow me over on Instagram, I actually give this pattern away for free on Instagram. So if you like arm warmers, or if you like these arm warmers, run over there and grab that pattern. These, I read at night, and my pajamas are short sleeved, and we have the fan going and the air going and everything. So my arms always get chilly, and I have been meaning to make a pair of arm warmers for a while now, and just felt like this was the perfect opportunity. And again, this was made out of the leftover yarn. So this is Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek as well, and they work great for me. So that is arm warmers. Sorry if I'm moving a lot, trying to get comfortable. Okay, my third and final Valentine post project was this is, if you're new here, these are a sock pattern that I have written, and this is my worsted version. These are called Simply Irresistible Socks worsted, and then I also have a fingering version, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I did these out of Tweed Indeed, Yarn Bee's Tweed Indeed, and what was the name of the color for this? Blush Tweed. And I love the little tweedy bits that's in here. And these make, the worsted version, make really great house socks or boot socks. Any type of shoe that has, where you can wear something a little thicker and heavier. These really keep your feet warm. I love them. If you're not new here, you know that I have made a lot of these. I do enjoy the fit of these a lot. So yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with this particular sock style. And I don't know that I'll do many socks with traditional heels after creating this. So that is project number 3 for the month of February. I'm trying to slow myself down, but I know I've got a lot to go over. Okay, project number 4 is the fingering version of, and these are still a little damp. I've worn these, so they probably don't look as pristine, and these have been worn and washed as well. When I first make them, I always go and block them. But these are done out of Knit Picks Stroll heathered colors. This is dogwood. Yeah, this is dogwood heather and this is jackrabbit heather. And I love both of the colors. This jackrabbit is a really nice true neutral. It's not gray, it's not brown. It is just the most neutral, dark neutral color I could even begin to describe. It is truly neutral. So yeah, I've really enjoyed these, and I actually will be making another pair in the North Pole and the jackrabbit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been sewing today, and when I sew, my kids laugh at me. They're constantly saying, bless you, because I sneeze a lot. Okay, so a fingering version of the Simply Irresistible Socks Fingering Stroll Heathered. All right. Now, the elephant in the room, what I'm wearing. This is, last time on my last podcast, this was still a work in progress, and this is my highly modified Ramona cardigan. This is in worsted weight yarn. She has the pattern available in an Aran and a fingering, and this is yarn that I've used in the past, and I really do like it because it is zero maintenance. I can throw it in the washing machine, throw it in the dryer. It doesn't pill, it lasts, it holds. It's just a great yarn. And this is Yarn Bee Rustic Romantic, and the colorway is Blueberry Bushel. And I absolutely adore this yarn. So yeah, it is finally done, and instead of standing up and showing you the full everything, I'll just pop a picture up here of this. But oh my goodness, it isn't too hot. It keeps me warm. I love everything about this, and I'm going to be making more. As a matter of fact, I have this same yarn it's called Antique Iron, which is a gray color, so I will be doing that. And then I am thinking they also have this in a blush color, and I have made a couple of things with the blush yarn as well. I'm thinking of making this with the blush color as well, because I'm a little obsessed. Love it. So excited to have this done. It didn't take long, but I had to put it on the back burner because, and I meant to mention this, this is a newly released pattern. And so I was trying to get a bunch of these made up so that I had a different sock to show every day of release week. And so because of that, I had to put this on the back burner. But as soon as I was done with these, well, actually, no. I must have jumped in and finished this real quick and then knit up a few more of these. But I was working on the testing of those socks, which is why this went on hold. Anyway, glad it is done because I love it. Okay, next up is another pair of the Simply Irresistible fingering, and this is done out of Stroll Tweed, and this is, you know what I said, the other one, the other blue was North Pole, but it wasn't. It was called, well, I haven't made it yet anyway, so I'll share that colorway when I do get those made. This one is called North Pole, and this is Welly's Heather. And I love these socks. And I didn't bring my wonky sock blocker in here because I don't really care for it. But I guess I could have brought it in here to at least put these on sock blockers. But these are just, I love them. I did find the Tweety bits, I don't want to say slower to knit, but they were just a tiny bit because occasionally a tweed would fall right where you were trying to make a stitch or whatever. It wasn't just, occasionally you'd have to stop and look at what you were doing, or I did, just to make sure the Tweety bits were not getting tangled or whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it was well worth it. It wasn't hard. It just wasn't as mindless as this, if that makes sense. It's still a mindless knit. I don't know, I'm probably overthinking all of this. But anyway, North Pole, Welly's Heather, Stroll, Tweed, and yes, Simply Irresistible sock fingering, now released and available. Okay. The next pair that I finished is, I'm calling these Prickly Pear. I think I'm kind of excited about spring, and so I dyed up some of my own yarn, and I came up with this green and kind of a peachy, pinky, corally colorway. It's showing up a lot oranger. It definitely has more pink. I'll pop a picture up because this lighting is not doing it justice for whatever reason. But anyway, these are really cute. So another pair of Simply Irresistible socks fingering. And this is a 75-25 superwash that I dyed up myself. And then my last FO, which is currently being housed in this bag, which I will get to, I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. My last pair, and it's still in the project bag because they're finished, but I have to weave in ends on one of the socks. All right, so let me show you the one that doesn't need the ends woven in. Okay, I love these. I'm so excited. Okay, I was inspired by this bag, and I wanted to dye a colorway that was like this and then like this yellowy, greeny kind of color. And so this is what I came up with, and I absolutely love these socks. Oh my goodness. I am gonna run grab the sock blocker just to show you. So give me just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. But these are worth, these are so cute. I love the colors. Okay. And if you have watched any of my recent or my last podcast, you will know that I do not care for these sock blockers. I ordered them off of Etsy, and to me, they have a funny shape to them. So, fortunately, with these socks, the funny shape doesn't really matter all that much, but I love these. They're so cute. Oh, they are just so adorable. See how pointy the heel is? And then I talked last time about how bulby this is. I went and tried to put some of my regular socks, or I say regular, my socks with like an afterthought heel on this, and the heel is so pointy that it wouldn't even block the heels. So, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But love, 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 love these socks. Yep. These are definitely my favorites thus far. I cannot wait to get these. I need to get those ends woven in so that I can wear them because these are just too cute. And that is it for FOs. Next up, we will talk, about FOs, WIPs. We'll talk about my works in progress, which I only have one right now. That's kind of crazy. I've been, okay. This one I have talked about. It looks like my lighting's changing. I'm sorry, my lighting's changing a little bit. I apologize. So I talked in the last podcast about getting some yarn kits from Lion Brand. I bought I bought one kit, and I can't remember last time if I had already placed an order for the next kit or if I had not yet, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I bought the Alexandra Two of Wands. I think it's Alexandra Tavel or Travel. I can't remember. Anyway, Two of Wands does a lot of patterns for Lion Brand, or uses Lion Brand yarn. And I had never really used Lion Brand yarn before, but Michelle from, I did this last time. Why do I keep forgetting? I've been watching her podcasts forever, and I all of a sudden cannot remember her podcast name. Oh my goodness. I apologize. Oh my goodness, Michelle, where are you? I just recently watched one of her videos and it's not under, oh, there it is. My So-Called Handmade Life. Why does her blog, her YouTube channel name keep leaving my mind? I don't know. I apologize, Michelle. You have been one of the first podcasters that I ever started watching. So anyway, Michelle was doing a year-end review video and was talking about all of the kits she had made, or all of the projects she had made with kits from Lion Brand using Hue and Me yarn. And she said that she was showing one of the sweaters she said she had worn a lot and it had not peeled at all. So that is definitely what I'm looking for this year in my knits, is lower maintenance yarns. So I went to Lion Brand and got a kit, and I believe I got it for 35% off. And I believe they are doing 35% off of their kits right now too. I'm not sure how long that lasts. I know that that was yesterday. So don't quote me on it if you go there and it's not still on sale. But they do the 35% off on a regular basis. Sign up for their newsletters and you'll find out immediately. And I've ordered from them 3 times now, and every single time I've done 35% off. So I got, the first project I got was called the Campus Cardigan. And I'll pop a picture up here because I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show this on camera. But I chose this gorgeous bluey gray smoky blue color. It's called Ozone, and this is a bottom up cardigan. It is written to be done in 3 pieces for the body, and then your 2 pieces for the sleeves, and then you pick up for the collar. But I decided to do all of this as 1 piece and then separated for the right front, left front, and then the back. So I did a faux seam down the side, and it has you do a pocket. I finally, again, this is one that has been put on hold because of the socks, but I finally got one of the pockets on the other night, and I still have one other pocket to put on, and then I will do the sleeves and the collar. Normally you would think that this would knit up really fast, and it does, but the reason I hesitate is I am using these monster needles. These things are insane, size 11, and my hands are just not used to this yet. I'm getting better, but I am knitting a lot slower than, say, if I were using fingering. My stitches move a lot faster, but because I'm doing fewer stitches per inch, this is still going pretty fast. It's just I'm creating each stitch slower. But that being said, I'm thoroughly enjoying the pattern, and I cannot wait to get this finished. My daughter, I started working on it again last night, and my daughter came in and she was like, yay! I think she wants to wear it too, so. I did make modifications, and I will put my modifications on the project page once it's done. I kind of make notes on my iPad in my GoodNotes app, and then once I get pictures and everything, I'll post on Ravelry. So that is my one and only FO, and it will be, I'm sorry, my one and only WIP, and it will be an FO by the end of this month for sure. Okay, so that is WIPs. That was short, short and sweet. All right, let me go back to, so that's all that. All right, next up, I have done some shopping. And some of the yarn is in. I'm going to start off with this small VickiVera. Yep, it's on here. Okay, so I was on Etsy. I like to support other small businesses when I can. I don't normally have a lot of money to put into yarn, but anyway, I found this yarn dyer. She is in Sweden, and she has these little 50-gram hanks, and her colors are just so much fun. I wanted to try these first, so I got this, and I have to show you this. This is so funny. So I had ordered that, and of course, coming from Sweden, it took a little bit of time, but really it wasn't that bad. It was in my mailbox for who knows how long before I actually checked it. But anyway, I saw these colors and just fell in love, and I was like, oh, those would make such cute socks. And so I ordered that, and then kind of forgot about it. Not really forgot about it, but you know what I mean. It was out of sight, out of mind. And then I was dyeing yarn for my socks and dyed this. That's funny. So anyway, yeah, can you tell I have a color palette that I like? And I don't think I mentioned that on these. I apologize. I'm going to be buying some more hanks of this and dyeing up some more yarn. This is merino silk, 75% superwash merino and 25% silk. And oh my gosh, I had so much fun knitting these. So much fun. I was knitting at night, and they were shining in the light that I used to knit by. These were just so much fun. I really enjoyed those. Okay, back to this. These are 75-25 superwash, and the colorways are Mist and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Y-U-Z-U? Yuzu? Maybe I will try. Okay, so Mist and Yuzu. But I love those colors. They're so pretty. Those are going to be a pair of socks very soon. All right. Now, let me... I got, like I said, I'm going to start doing a little bit of crochet. It's certainly not going to be my go-to method of creating, but I saw this bag, again, Alexandra, of 2 of Wands, and I actually love this color too, so I think I'm going to go back and get that color as well. But to start off with, I got this color. I thought this would be great for spring, just to have something kind of, I don't know, just a good neutral but a light color. I thought that would be a lot of fun. So this, and look at this, I had to order a crochet hook for it. Look at that. That is insane. That is a big crochet hook. It says it's USQ 19 15 millimeter. I don't know much about crochet needles, so maybe that'll mean something more to you guys than it does to me, but yeah, that's a big crochet hook. So I have the yarns to do that. Yay. Then again, Michelle inspired me for this. She made this. This is the, I think it's called You know what? I don't have the names for these. I just realized that. Let me go to, because I didn't give the name for that bag. Oh, not that one. Okay, so the name of that bag is called the Lulu Basket Bag. So this is the Lulu Basket Bag. And this is the Harvest Throw. And I love that texture. I am not a chevron person at all. I don't think I've ever owned anything chevron print, but this appeals to me for some reason. So I got that in the desert colorway, the Hue and Me desert colorway. Again, I just thought that would be a good neutral for around the house or whatever. So there is that project. And the next one I'm really excited about. This is by Knititude, and I follow her on Instagram, but I've never done any of her patterns. I'm gonna pull the yarn out for this. This is called Wool Ease, and I think it's like a, let's see. Okay, 80% acrylic and 20% wool. And I'm pretty sure this is machine washable. I don't know how well this is going to hold up, so I will give feedback on this after I've had a chance to make this project. But the project I'm really excited about, though I am going to make some modifications to it. But the basic concept I thought was really cute. So Knititude, and these are called Cable Crush Joggers. The only thing I didn't care for it is the way this is done. As you can see, it bunches there, and the reason is the way it was designed. There are no increases for the crotch area, so it just goes straight down. And then, so it's like a straight piece of fabric, splits for the legs, and then right where it splits, there's no curve to it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Once I start knitting them, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But I am going to make that change, and I want it more fitted. I don't want it big and baggy, and I know that would be really comfortable, but I want it to be more fitted up here. I don't like the feeling of excess fabric in my stomach area. So anyway, but I thought those are just adorable. So I got those and the yarn to do those. And then the rest of them I'm going to have to show you on picture form because the yarn is not due in until Monday or Tuesday. I started to hold off on doing this podcast until then, and I thought, nah, that's okay. So let me go back so I can get the names for all of these. Okay. This first one is by, doesn't give the designer's name. Let's see if I click on it, because I think she deserves. Okay, the pattern designer is Leah Gordon, and her, I guess, her business name is I Play with Fiber. So this is Leah Gordon's switch wrap, and I chose, these are all Hue and Me yarns, and I chose Shadow, I believe it was Shadow. Hold on, let me go to the colors that I chose. Yes, so Shadow, and then I got Ozone again, and then I got Rose Water. I thought that, I'm not a shawl wearer, but I thought as big as that is, In the summertime, my legs get really cold when I'm sitting in knitting, and I thought this could be like a little small blanket. And if I wanted to wear it as a shawl or wrap or whatever, I can still do that during the winter months. But I thought those colors would be really pretty and definitely my color palette for 2022. All right, I got that kit, and then I got All About Amy. I got 2 of her kits. The first one I'm going to show is called the Woodbury Cardigan. Again, Hue and Me, and this colorway is Bellini. And I don't know if you can see the difference. Bellini's a little darker than Rosewater. No, you probably can't tell. But this has a little more orange to it, and it's a little darker. Actually, it's a decent bit darker. But anyway, I thought that, and it looks like it's a seed stitch. That'll be a lot of fun. Sorry, my air keeps turning off, and see, it's pretty loud. Okay, this next one, I am beyond excited about. This is going to be a long project. There are going to be a ton of stitches in it. This is knit out of Trubu yarn, which I think is a light worsted, but it's going to be so worth it. I am excited. So this is All About Amy once again, and this is called the Dawn Cape. And I don't know if you can see the detail of how this is kind of gathered a little bit right there. And I picked out Trubu yarn coral. So that will be coming in. And I just thought with the light colored jeans and the white t-shirt, that is just perfection. So cute. I'm really excited about that. Okay. Now, the other 2 patterns that I got, once again, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone just a little bit as far as patterns. I think these are going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have to make some adjustments to them, some modifications, but these are shorts. Now, this is by, again, designer name. Okay, Irina. Irina, Pouludnenko. Pouludnenko. Wow, I'm sure I am butchering that. Okay, these little shorts, I like to wear shorts to bed, and I thought these would make a really cute little lounge around the house shorts or bedtime short, you know, pajama shorts or whatever. I am going to put an actual waistband in. Oh, and that was the other thing with the joggers. They, the pattern calls for a drawstring. I'm going to do a faux drawstring, and I'm actually going to do a waistband, an elastic waistband is what I'm trying to say. So I will not be doing the 1x1. I'm just going to knit stockinette and fold and insert my elastic. And so I got the shorts and I got the cardigan. And both of them I got in black, whatever the yarn was it called for. I don't have high expectations for the yarn that it called for, but it is called a no-pill yarn. No, I'm sorry. It's called Basic Stitch Anti-Pilling Yarn. So we'll see, but I don't know how comfortable, because I'm pretty sure it's 100% acrylic. I don't know how well that's going to be for sleeping. So we'll see. But I thought for the couple of dollars, it was literally like it was $12 for the kit to make the shorts and $24 for the cardigan. Figure I'll get that much use out of it. Okay. Oh, I said that was my last, those were my last two patterns. So I got both of those. This last one is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Okay, this is by Gorilla Knits. Her name is Jane Tsou, T-S-O-U, Zhao, I think. Okay, this is called the Callie t-shirt dress. I should have printed out the back, but I'm not going to be doing, the back is adorable, but I wouldn't feel comfortable in it. So anyway, okay, this is the dress. And it is garter stitched and striped, micro striped, and I chose colors. What colors did I choose? Okay. This is called Faded. These are out of their jeans yarn, Lion Brand's jeans yarn. So this one's called Faded, like faded jeans, and this one's called Stovepipe. So I think, well, maybe it's not obvious, but it is to me. The black will be the main color, so it will be the trim and everything, and then the blue and the black will be the micro stripes. And I just think that's adorable. I'm going to attempt to show with my iPad the back of this dress. I'm going to knit the back just a standard t-shirt style, but the back is just adorable. Okay, I'll try to, it's like open with the little tie at the top. I think that is so cute. Adorable. Okay, so I have a lot of knitting in my very near future. I have another pattern release that I am getting ready to do either the first Monday of March. Let's see, let me look at my calendar. Okay. So yeah, the first Monday in March is March the 7th, and I will be releasing the park. I'll try and pop a picture up here. I don't even know if I have pictures of it yet, but anyway, if I do, I'll pop a picture up here of the park. That will be the last of all the shawls that I designed before Christmas. I am going to be designing another shawl pattern next. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a shawl pattern next. I may do another pair of socks, but I kind of think I'm going to do a shawl pattern. Those tend to be selling really well. So yeah, that's what that is. Now, for the fun shop announcement, and I do mean fun. I have been working really hard. When I started doing the socks, I realized I need some sock project bags. And I was at Hobby Lobby and saw this adorable fabric and thought, oh, that is just too cute. And so I grabbed it and thought, I grabbed this and one other yarn and said, I'm just gonna make me some little project bags. Well, the project bags, the concept turned out so cute that I decided I'm going to start making project bags again. Hold the phone. Are you guys ready for the parade? Because here we go. Now, I am going to do a couple of little explanations. There will be some ever so slight tweaks. But basically what you see is what I will be selling. So the first one is this gorgeous material. Now, the label I will likely be changing this label. I'm going to use up what I have. And then once I am out of that, I'm either going to stick with this mirrored because I do like the look of the mirror, but I think I'm going to change the shape. I think I'm going to do more of a rectangle and change the wording. Right now it just says Christie Archer. So when I redo the tags, it will be Christie Archer Designs. And then initially I had planned on doing gold snaps. But I ran into some technical issues with the gold snaps. So I have switched to, right now, I have white snaps on hand. I just ordered snaps that I'm hoping is gonna be this color or really close to it so that everything will match. The white is not a problem because all of the fabrics have white in them, so it still works. But I thought I want to get this color in case down the road my fabric doesn't have white in it. Then the snap would make more sense being out of the cream color or the natural color. So anyway, these are interlined with fleece, and they also have my stamped logo on the inside. And they just snap closed, and they have the little handle so you can carry it. And these will easily hold 200-gram hanks and still leave the 100-gram hanks come to about right in here, from here down. And so you still have all of this space for your needles and notions and whatever. You could put 3 hanks, but 3 hanks would be a little on the fuller side. So these are 8 inches tall, 10 inches wide, and then 5.5 inches by 4.5 inches. And then I do like to show off my seaming because I work hard to get my seams to line up. So this beauty, I love the material. This is the front. And this sweet material, that print is, I love the color of this. That's a pretty coral. Okay. And I love yellow. Yellow is such a cheerful color. So yellow, and again, these all they're exactly the same inside, so I'm not going to open all of them. This next one, I love this one. Dogwood. And that orange color is so pretty. I can't wait to get pictures of all of these. That is going to be either this afternoon or tomorrow. If I get done with this soon enough, I'll try to get pictures done today. Sweet little roses for all of the rose lovers out there. The sweet colors. This one is fun. This is for all of the botanical lovers. That is, and once, I just love that. I just love that. That's so fun. Okay. This aqua pale blue and that lime green. I mean, look, can you guys tell? These are 50-gram hanks. Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay. This one is it's even cuter in person than when I saw because I ordered all of these fabrics online. And this one, when it came in, is even cuter in person, and I hope it shows well. It does. Okay. This is like a greenish yellow color, but it's a little more on the yellow side, whereas this one's a little more on the green side. Okay. It has little cactus. I live in the desert. These little desert birds, but wait. Look, the armadillo and the turtle. I mean, turtle. Sorry. Armadillo. All of the little different cactus plants, desert plants, but it has such a fun springtime vibe. I mean, if that doesn't make you happy to look at it, nothing will. Nothing will. This one, I think it's hard to say, but I think this one's my favorite. Look at that blue. So pretty. Are you kidding me? Ah. Now, for when you're ready to go on a beach vacation, or if you just want to dream of a beach vacation, look at those adorable pelicans. Does anybody else, every time I see a pelican, I think of Finding Nemo, mine, mine, mine. But, oh, they're little rain boots. They're so cute. Okay, 2 left. Hold on. Sorry, they were at the other end of the table. Okay, one of them is the fruit that you've already seen, but it's with the final, I changed and did, with that one I just used what I had on hand. So I wanted to use a cotton twill for the handle, and it has the 1 snap versus my first one that I made, I did 2 snaps. And of course it has the tag on it, whereas that one did not. But yeah, I just love the, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see how perfectly, that makes me happy. How I line up my seams, that really makes me happy. Okay, this last one, I've got to change the location of the tag. This was the first one that I did, and I wasn't exactly sure where that tag needed to go. So I've still got to go back and change that, but this fabric is precious. Look, the little snails and mushrooms. Oh my goodness. Get that handle out of the way. Okay. And once I get the tag over in the right spot, I just love it. So that is the big shop announcement. Now, I am going to link the shop in the description box, because by the time this goes out, I'm hoping to have all of these listed. I believe I'm going to be selling these over on Etsy, and yeah, I think that's going to be easier. I did a little temporary sell on my website, but because I shut down the e-commerce side of my website, it was a little bit of a challenge. I don't actually have a shopping cart, so it ended up being a little bit of a mess, and I apologize if you're one of the ones that went on there and tried to purchase. But because of that, I'm just going to sell on Etsy. There are fees and everything that I incur over on Etsy, and because of that, the bag prices will be a little bit higher, and I apologize. but I think all in all, it's just going to be easier to do it over there for the buyer and for me. So yeah, look for those. I will link them, and please know that every single little itty bitty purchase, whether it is of a $4 or $5 pattern of mine off of Ravelry, or one of these bags, and on Etsy these are going to be priced at $35 with free shipping. So yeah, you will, every single purchase makes a huge difference to me. And it is very much appreciated. I am thankful to have you here visiting with me. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to do a giveaway. Yay! I'll come back and announce the giveaway. I'll tack that on to the end of this video. But yeah, the thank you. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. The giveaway threw me off. That is it for today, and I hope you guys have had as much fun going through all of this as I have. If you have any questions about the projects that I have worked on, or am working on, or am getting ready to work on, if you have any questions about the bags, anything at all, just leave me a comment below. And again, I'll put the information for the contest for the shawl and the shawl knit along. If you already have that pattern, please join the knit along if it is the one that is chosen. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. I will stay busy so I can bring you guys lots more content at the end of March. So I will see you the last Sunday of March. Bye.